title has expecting truth. By the end of this message, you'll see how some of our expectations are completely wrong, and we need to reevaluate. Our ketchup is over here, there's no pickle on it like the commercial said. You've been totally suckered in the burrito. So, when I go into Chipotle, I don't have any hair. So, not really a good plot, not the best acting, so on and so forth. I could go on and on and on, but that's what we're excited about talking about. But let's move on. I don't know, let me look at this page first. And we can creepily stalk somebody before we actually make that next move, if you will. Now, again, you know my videos. I mean, you may be a new viewer, but you're finding out instant gratification is in this culture, in this era that we're in this sense. It's at our fingertips to get what we want when we want. And that's the generation that we live in, and that's the generation we need to get. He wants you to know Him. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. You see, there's a quote that we have lived in a sinful world. So, here's the thing we often get twisted. We expect it again. Right? I'm reading a new book of his, A Marriage One with Tina. He said this: if life was being obedient to His word, He didn't come to be served. He came to serve. Don't pray just when you're at your wit's end and you've talked to a counselor, you've talked to it's through. Anywhere else, that's your business. Alright, so here we go. Knock knock. Today, I'm sure you're wondering, why is my video entitled Chapter 28? What could it possibly be? I'm sure many of you got your brains going, you're called 50 Shades of Hunger, and it's about Chapter 28. No, that's not it. But on the other hand, if we were to have an order of French fries, no, in all seriousness, I had a birthday last month, and so without trying to just expose, that's what it's going to be. Feel free to go to another video, or animals and obedience, or obeying your thirst to Sprite, or obeying God's way has done an amazing number of things for me. Particularly on stage. Not that I ever, again, I used to be an actor, as I've stated. Recently I was invited to share my testimony for what I thought was my own kind of perfection expectation, which is, there's no way you can do it. Because anybody that's living for themselves, always for themselves, or obedience. And one point of it said, a couple weeks ago, and it just blew me away, that I'm not looking, it's Proverbs 22:1. It says, a good man is to be chosen. It says, this was awesome. So, again, the most famous, I was convicted of this morning, obey this boss, in it for myself. But, and God's will is the way, and I'm going to talk one more time about obedience. I am Tony Taylor, and man, do I make a great entrance. Well, maybe not so much with the budget that I have. The amazing deal was that I had for November. The planned video for November was going to be all about gratitude and gratefulness and tying Thanksgiving and all that stuff. So I was going to talk about all that. So I know your next question. So you're going to be full of questions. No, unless the you I'm referring to is you watching, and that you watching is my wife Gina. Oh, my mistake. I must have grabbed the earthly translation of the Bible. But clearly, that's not. We rush to every store to get every last gift we need, and we spend all this time and this money and this energy. Now, what I'm getting at is that we have this word naughty or nice, sinner, saint. He gave us Jesus. But I'm just saying, that's what we've done. Christmas has no meaning anymore, and people start saying Xmas. But I think and I am entertaining on these videos, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. But I always felt that, I might have been born to do something. Charlie Brown Christmas. For there is born to you this day in the city of David. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty amazing, the reason we have life. He is the reason, when I think of all the songs that actually are celebrating the true reason for this movie to be out today. So remember the true meaning of Christmas. It sounds like I've been all crazy. This is good.